Where the hell did I hide the grill? Let's make it look good for the promo shot. See that? There. Let's just make this look like a thing. Vice grips. Man, the engineering that I did is flawless. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Right here, 48, I think. I can't remember. It's been hiding over there. cj2a. We are doing the, if you've been following the channel, it's kind of a pet project slash anniversary or wedding gift for my buddy. We've been building for him. He's been helping out here and there. I think he's supposed to be here today to give some hand, but right now, the reason we're working on it, I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. The reason we're working on it is, if you didn't know, I'm in Kentucky. I'm in Louisville. We experienced the snowpocalypse this week, and I'm out of Volkswagens currently. Everybody's stuck. So, good news. If you're patient enough, you'll get back on the rack. I have made a lot of off-camera slash on-camera progress. Nothing really to, yell at home about. I'll put clips in or whatever. I did do the steering. Steering's in. So all the shafts and stuff. Mounted boxes, did some cross ties. You know what? Let me bring you in and show you what we got going on currently. All right, guys, give you a quick tour of progress that's been made if you've been watching the channel or not. Go back, we have videos of getting the engine in, so on and so forth. Right now, what I've been doing, like I said, it's been off camera in between because it's not really a paying job for the most part, and I'm not a Jeep shop. It's cold in here, it's like 40 something. It's not warm. I just got in here. But anywho, digressing and regressing. Steering's hooked up. I'm using a Heim joint setup. It's just easier for me to, well, do stuff. So why not? Box is in. I think it's out of like a C10 or something like that. The linkage should run up into there. Everything's boxed. I got a finish weld, hence why it's on the rack. Got a clearance to firewall, but provisions are made for the dual master, well, the GM master, and then I got to cut a hole for the slave cylinder because it is a hydraulic clutch. Pedals still fighting with because I got to work around the steering box, which will come up right here, and the brake I got to set back some this arm because your foot hits this first instead of where the pedal's going to be. So a little bit of dressing here. Still got to do the floors. They're there, but the big thing is I need to get the body off so I can address this firewall because we have no clearance on this valve cover. We do, but I'm doing floors, might as well make more. So I guess what I'm going to do, and like I said, I got to finish weld out all of the steering components that are put on. I guess right now I'm going to struggle and try to get this Jeep on the lift, because I think we used the cherry picker on this to get the body off. Let me figure it out. I think my lift arms are too long, or my rear ones, to grab the body where I need to grab the body. I don't know, let me struggle, I'll be right back. All right, I am gonna have to basically do like a dual stage lift. So basically, body's gonna have to come up, and I got the engine hoist in the back. that's gonna raise the ass end. I'm losing hockey pucks, body spacers, whatever. If I remember correctly, I got a 4-wheel drive unit or overdrive that is quite annoying. The frame is just too, oh, you can't see me. The frame, well, my arms are too long in the frame, it hit the frame. If I had to lift the Jeep, not a big deal. But to lift the body with my setup, pretty big deal. I don't know what that was. There we go. Yeah, size problems. There's so much crap in the back of this thing that, yeah, it's really rear heavy, so not a big deal. All right, I guess the plan is, see how I make the most fantastical ones ever. Find a Sharpie. All right, already sort of marked what I was doing or what I was gonna do. But like I said, I need clearance for that cylinder head. Well, valve cover gasket, valve cover. So I'm gonna chop that. It should be below the brake plate. This, I'm just gonna redo completely. This kicker's fine. But yeah, I want to try to get it as easy or as, you know, yeah, easy to make. I'm not a fan of like 90-degree corners, but in this case, in this instance, I will be. So let's see, this is going to go in, that's going to be the back. Say, I'm just going to run this line straight and connect it up to this. I'm gonna get some tape. Trust me. Easier to weld on a straight. Be easier to weld if that was clean. This part, pretty much straight. Hey, would you look at that? Tape sticks to clean stuff. Got freaking resin on my tape. So this is going to be peeling delightfully the rest of the day. And my other roll, I'm pretty sure I ran over. So I got that going for me. All right. So I'd say from here to there. That stud's annoying. All right, from there along here to there. That'll be that cut line. Damn it. So this piece is, you can see that whole piece, let me just grip and rip it out. It'll go away. This brace I'll also cut out, or that floor section. The floor right here, you can't see, but that floor tub is the minimum I can go. I do know that. Let me do some cutting, I'll be right back. All right, guys. Sections cut out. Beer boxes, soda, whatever you have going on. Great template material. So what I'm gonna do now is I'll make a template to go basically from the flat, the flat here, and I'll kick it 90 to meet up with this. So that this back wall will be, you know, one piece. Folded cardboard side. That fits good. That's good, that's good. And then yeah, this will now meet up with this. So that'd be like that, and then we can just cut this part to length to shim it in whenever. Then I'll need to make a cap for the top and a cap for the bottom and be good. So let me get this cut out and start fabric hobbling or gluing this thing in with metal. Also, the reason you try to do it out of one piece, or, you know, template-wise, so now I can take this weird shape and transfer it over to my sheet metal. Gotta clean it some. This is just 19 gauge that I'm using. Nothing fancy, same stuff that, you know, you'd be making patch panels out of. But yeah, I was gonna say, I thought I lost my template. Yeah, we'll just put that there, get another Sharpie. Trace her out. All my Sharpies are basically dead in this winter. Snip out what I need, and we'll fine tune the ends in. All right, notched. Maybe get some more of this stuff off of it so my Sharpie can Sharpie. All right. Now what I'm gonna do is take this template. See, boop, template, boop, boop. And I'm gonna mark top and bottom where that crease is, and then put a fold in it. So just gonna gently slide it down to give me a witness mark up here. And then same thing, I'll keep it aligned, slide it up, put a witness mark there. I think I have a straight edge somewhere. Can't remember what the hell I used it on. All right. Now just gonna connect the dots. There we go. Dots connected, boop, boop. That's gonna be the fold. So we marked it on this side. That means the bend's here. Place it and it's gonna go down. All right. Like so. Fold this down, and this now will be this side. It'll look like this, and hopefully it's just gonna go into place in there. Let me do some bending. I'll be right back and we'll see how it fits. All right, real quick, doing the fold. Nothing fancy. Using a period correct forklift, 1947 to be exact. Clamp it to the headache rack and just bend her over. Yeah, nothing, no high-tech equipment. Plus it's cold in the other shop and it's a mess. So if this works, be right back. All right, fabbed up, sort of a 90. We can figure out the mathematical trigonometry later. Just want to clean up the edges. Makes it easier, obviously, to weld when you don't have stuff on them. All right, let's see how this sort of fits. Whoa, what are you guys on? Watch your legs. Not expecting complete perfection, but at least something damn close. All right. Now the fun part, start trimming it down to fit. Panel's just a little oversized, so get my flapper wheel and start shaving this down. Give me a second. This is the worst part about doing like any kind of custom work is fit, 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 fit. Yes, no, trim, 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 trim. It's very repetitive. So let me get this thing sort of fitting, or like sliding in, and then I'll be right back. All right, guys, pieces in. You can probably see what I'm talking about. It fits all right here, you know, obviously tacking, finish it out, but gotta make a piece for down here and a piece for up there to fill the gaps. But this will at least give me clearance for the head. Kind of mimics the other side, just not rolled, for lack of better terms. So let me clean all this stuff up, start burning some metal in, and then I'll show you kind of where we're at. But yeah, it's just like I said, it's tedious. But yeah, all that has to be cleaned, obviously, to get a good burn in. I'm not gonna burn through paint, so I'll be right back. John's on the way, so I don't know how much more I'm gonna film, just because he's gonna be doing stuff and learning to weld. Like I said, he's gonna do the finished welding on at least the chassis part, the non really important stuff. The important welds are done. These are just kind of, hopefully they stick. They're like reinforcement welds. But anyway, this plate's now welded in. On. Yes, the welds aren't perfect as far as you see them. They're not metal finish, so and so forth. Remember, the engine lives here. I was talking to a really, really good builder years and years ago. And basically the philosophy is, does it have to be a 2 or does it have to be a 10? If you're not gonna see it Sounds a little bad, but why spend, you know, 17 hours making that thing look amazing when it's just going to be hitting? So, die grinder, well, that's just with a flap wheel, but also a die grinder will fit. I can get in there and finish up some of the edges. I can make it look like, you know, I cared more than that. But gonna make a cover plate for down here and a cover plate for up here. Box those in, and then like I said, I'll try to film where I can, but it's gonna be a bunch of running around. And as far as I'm gonna let him do things, I might record him doing things. But I only got one welder. Well, I have two welders. I have like 3, 4. I have 4. Oh crap! I got 4 welders. I only got one 220 on the pole. I'd have to run 110 out here for my other ones, and I think I'm out of gas with it. I didn't plan this for 2 people to weld here. I guess is what I'm getting at. Unless he brought his welder, because I know he has the same welder as me he picked up, and it's flux. And hell, I'll let him flux that. But let me do cover plates, and like I said, I'll chime in where I can. If not, it'll be when he leaves, and we can have more, you know, our intimate moments together again, I guess. Plus, I think he's going to try to start doing YouTube and documenting his build, or at least documenting his build. I gave him my a cheap camera, what I kind of started doing this stuff with, and a memory card. So hopefully he brought that, and he's going to at least document some stuff. This way he knows, whether it goes on the interweb or just into a folder, he knows what he did. Rambling helps out, jogging the memories, especially when you can go through and see, you know, basically a photo reel or stuff like that. And I'm like, oh yeah, I do remember. I'm the idiot who put that there. Trust me, I watch these videos that I put out for you guys. Hell, I got to edit them. I got to live them. I do refer to, it's also really good because I do refer to them if I have a repeat customer or I have a question. Months down the road, it's almost like I know what, I remember you, which I do. I'm a slow volume shop, so I do. But as far as like direct cause, helps me out a lot. I don't know, rambling. Stay tuned for if I do something else or not. I don't know. All right, guys, I got updates. It's actually the next day. Where's my gas at? I'm gonna need welding gas. Anyway, got updates. John, let me shut that thing off. John did phenomenal. I'm just now, I got to lower the radio. Anywho, what I was getting at, John came over last night and did some welding for the first time. So, like I said, I wasn't trying to, you know, put him on the spot, put him on camera, so on and so forth. It's not his deal. Hopefully he'll start recording his progress that he makes. You know, basically document whether he posts it or not, like a learning adventure. But, I mean, he laid down some decent, I don't know if you could see, some decent stuff. Here and here. Well, on his steering linkage, stuff like that. So it's all good. It's all thicker metal. It's easier to start out on thicker metal, harder to burn through. But anyways, while he was doing that, I was plotting on how to do this. Don't mind the color, it's still wet. Our box is recessed, everything's welded, all the pieces. Same process I've showed you. We're gonna have to punch another hole up here for the master, but I needed this done, the clutch master. I needed this in, I needed the body able to go down so everything can get located. Started doing the inside tunnel, because I know the bell housing, I did clearance it up just a little bit because I think it was resting pretty close to it. So, you know, give a little extra clearance. But yeah, that's starting to be in the making so that when it goes over, I have something to build to, because I'm gonna build the tunnel inside the car so I can see what I'm doing. Body might come off one more time. I'm hoping it doesn't. But you know, if you've ever built cars, they come on, come off, come on, come off. You know, it's like up, down, up, down, up, down when you're working on something. But with that said, put all this work in, and well, I still don't know if it's going to clear. So let's find out together. Oh, yeah, this is going to be, like I said, I'll add clips of doing the steering and everything else because, like I said, the steering's in, or, well, that's the rod for it. But the steering's in, it's all mocked up. It's just a matter of crossing my T's and dotting my lowercase J's for the most part. Trying to get this thing all wrapped up. I have these pucks all over the place, and I don't know exactly where they're all going. I got 2 over there, there. There's some. I'm gonna have to build a mount for over here. There's 1 over there. Yeah, it's enough of them. I really should take this thing off the damn casters. But for positioning, casters are amazing. Just rolling, they don't like to roll straight. Do some sweeping. Let's start getting this thing to go down or in. I do have to still figure out something with his overdrive lever, because that is annoying right now. There's a third lever. It has to, because of the transmission, it doesn't bolt to anything, so I'm gonna have to extend it or make it work. Well, it's gonna work. I just gotta, what I said, just said, make it work. How am I doing this? Should be about here. Front's gonna have to come this way. Oh, Jack. We'll try there and adjust accordingly. Multi-tiered effort. I got to run back and forth because, well, I got to let down the back jack and let down the front jack. I did it before, actually, because I can cheat. I can move these arms out so I can go faster down. Shifters, where the hell are you? All right, you're gonna have to come forward. How far back am I? I'm almost where I need to be. Oh, keyword almost. Boink. Yeah, once I get the all 4 of those shifters through the holes, then I can start to set everything. What's the front look like? Looking okay so far. Might have to shift the chassis. Ooh, what was that? Not sure. Oh, it was the freaking overdrive lever. Ugh. Yeah, like I said, if this lever isn't in the proper spot to be out of the way, it is just in the way. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I mean, it does to me. All right, chassis is probably, it's gonna have to be shifted just a little that way. But, oh, that worked out nice. Yeah, I think I'm just a little off. I have a witness mark on this tab over here, and well, it's not aligning correctly. Yeah, I'm gonna have to shift the chassis. Body has to come up because now the chassis is coming up and they're not attached. Yep, body's back down, everything's in. Something's not right because my steering's way off. Maybe I'm trusting that alignment puck too much. The hole for the steering where the Heim joint is, that comes through. Well, that's aligned like crap now. Let's figure that out. Maybe it was over this way some. Well, shit. Good news is plenty of room back here. Absolutely enough to do, you know, full range of motion and activities. Yoga if you want to. Probably not yoga. Well, if you're my size. Back still looks good, so I didn't twist it out of twist so much. In here looks fine. Yeah, the chassis, I mean, I don't know. If I like it, I'll just cut this hole bigger and just use it. It's not really a big deal that doesn't align correctly, I guess is what I'm getting at. Because a double U-joint goes in between there, and it's just a matter of making the steering shaft come through. It's all on is if this body's actually where this body needs to be, I guess is what I'm getting at. Because this looks right there, but there's no holes in this frame, so I just don't know. I got a pokey bit. How close are we on the frame? I mean, we're pretty dang close for the back here. There should be one here, but someone did something with the floor, not me. Yeah, we're not that far off. Honestly, I think we're straighter now than when I built it. But you know, gray area, good thing. Yeah, what sucks is, I know I'm rambling. The back is the only reference I have. Again, there should be, well, it's under that. It's under here. The toolbox or whatever the hell this thing is. For what would be another body bolt. And it's a sign. All right. Like not a good sign, just like a floor now sign. All right. With that said, I think I'm happy with this. Inside looks fine. Yeah, this recess didn't eat away too much at floor space, which is good because I still got, like I said, got to figure out pedals. Steering, I'll just make a bigger hole and get it all aligned. Like I said, the steering, I'm not worried about whatsoever. It works. I mean, I could do that right now. Do I want to do that right now? Probably not. Might be in the next video. Like I said, this is just a rambling update-ish video. But I'm happy we got plenty of clearance here, plenty of clearance over the bell housing. Yeah, I'll bring in. All right, let me just bring in and show you what we got going on. Like I said, these are my only locators back here. So in theory, if they dowel straight up and down, the body should be straight, or at least where it should live. Because everything on the floor, like any of the drop points or whatever, there's nothing left. Someone's put sign material over it to, block or make a floor. So that sucks for locations. With that said, plenty of room over here now for shifters and tunnels. What I'm just going to do is I'm going to build out, build down, and just come across here. Nothing fancy, simple. I'm also probably going to make it removable, so you can access the top of this and get to the back of the bell housing and all that stuff. Or at least make, I don't know, I'm still planning. I do want to make this removable though. My problem is I cut this piece a little too short. I didn't know exactly where I wanted to delete it at, so we'll just splice in, run it back. Same thing on the other side. We'll just make the straight up. It's not going to look pretty, but you know what? She'll be functional, and that's what I want. As for all this stuff, yeah, that's the box that we just added. I don't know if you can see in there. To gain clearance. That's. Hello. Mic went weird. Yeah, that's all that. So that's all sealed up now. Like I said, I still have to adjust the brake pedal because your foot hits this part. Clutch is fine, and then I still have to figure out where the hell am I going to put the gas pedal, because space on these things is a freaking premium. It's going to end up being right here, so we'll probably build another bracket off or another stand off of this this plate. But that'll be in the next episode. Like I said, it's just a quick update. Sonoma again and kicked my butt, and unfortunately I don't have any good B-roll for this week. So I guess this is what we're going to do, just Jeep update. But like I said, I think I'll add, hello Gia. Should have just worked on one of my cars. This is the steering. There we go. Steering unit. That's a Prius box. It's all welded on, or it's mated. It's mated to the original steering column with a bunch of fun and hoodooery. So original wheel. There's a bunch of stuff. I'll put the video in of it, or unless I did already, it should be right here. I said, the audio's crap on it. So it'll just be a fast forward thing. But yeah, original column, all grafted together. Prius box, did a little grafting of the universal down here. So in theory, this will bolt in. It's all located, so it can really, honestly, hopefully only go in one way again. But with that said, let me wrap up this video. I think it should be long enough. It's a little longer than I thought it was going to be, honestly. All right, guys, going to cap off this video on the cj2a. Just like I said, it's just a little project update, what have you. Wanted to kind of show progress is still being made on this thing. It's just been, like I said, I have obviously paying customers. This is a quasi wedding gift for my friend. So there's my magnet. So it hasn't really been right now, need it kind of thing. So I'm working around time I have the lift open because obviously cars come up, come down. I don't think I have to pull the body again, to be honest. Really like soon. So I can do everything back on the ground and get more updates done to it. But a lot of it's just, I was waiting for lift time in my own shop. Kind of weird. But with that said, hopefully this video came out decent. I don't know what it is. Like I said, it should just be a bunch of clips or at least some fabrication, some of this, maybe an update. It's not my drive. I say this in every one of my videos. I'm not a Jeep guy, but hopefully you might take something away from it and learn. Just on, you know, like I said, the metalwork transfers over to Volkswagen, so on and so forth. Use your brain. Use CAD if you want, cardboard-aided design like I do. And yeah, your metal glue gun. And you can do practically... you can do anything. There's an old saying, if you have a hammer, everything's a nail. If you have a welder, it's, you know, make it whatever you want. So with that said, I don't even know where I heard that. But anywho, with that said, hope you liked this episode. If you did, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you do. I promise you we will chit chat. As always, thanks for watching. Hopefully, see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.